For better picture quality, adjust tracking control on your VCR.
Out where the desert meets midnight, critters get a little strange. Lizards pick a tune by the fire. Dinosaurs keep the night watch. And inside this old manor, stories come alive.
Shalom, partners. Welcome to Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor.
Shalom and welcome once again to Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor. Tonight's feature is a very unusual motion picture, to say the least. Now, every horror host eventually has to answer certain questions. Rabbi Joe, what's the scariest vampire movie? What's the greatest werewolf picture? Who was the best Frankenstein monster? But the question I hear most often is, Rabbi, what is the shortest horror movie ever made? Well, tonight may come pretty close. Our feature is The Terror of Tiny Town. A Western with an all little people cast where everyone rides Shetland ponies and somehow they still manage to have full-sized fist fights. Only Hollywood could think of that. You know, in the Talmud we're taught not to judge people by their appearance, Don't judge a book by its cover. That's a good lesson, because if you judge this movie by its appearances, you'll completely miss the fact that it's also gloriously weird. It's one of those films that makes you ask questions. Who looked at this script and said, needs more tiny horses? Who built a whole frontier town in perfect proportion? And who was the poor carpenter who kept stepping on it? And perhaps the greatest mystery, why does this movie even exist? I mean, I'm glad it does, because 80-some years later, we're still talking about it. Now, I should point out that despite the title, there aren't any actual monsters in The Terror of Tiny Town, unless you count the villain, or the screenwriter, or whoever decided that every saloon brawl needed 6 banjos playing at once. Well, speaking of tiny things, my producer says we need to keep tonight's introduction short. Apparently our budget has been downsized. Although, to be fair, our budget has always been microscopic. Which reminds me, every classic television program has sponsors. Without sponsors, there'd be no horror hosts, no monster movies, and no late night television asking questions no sane person ever asked. So, and now, a word from our sponsor. Roll it, Igor.
Now, here's a man who likes hats. Really likes hats. In fact, he's crazy about hats. But up till this year, he hasn't been able to wear one. Why does this year make a difference? There's the answer. His new Oldsmobile Classic 98, with more room at the top for any hat he cares to wear. But hat room is not the only place you gain valuable inches in the Classic 98. There's a full measure of room and comfort throughout. You ride tall in the saddle on higher sit-up seats with thicker foam padding all the way across. And to add to your pleasure underway, there's a new skyrocket engine and new hydromatic drive with accelerator action to put new zing in your driving. And thanks to Oldsmobile's exclusive new twin triangle stability, you enjoy the smoothest, steadiest ride ever. A ride cushioned in rubber at more than 90 points. Oldsmobile's Classic 98 is available in 5 models for 1961. Distinctive, distinguished, decidedly new. Your Oldsmobile dealer will be happy to serve you. With or without a hat. See him soon.
You know, people often ask me, Rabbi Joe, how do you decide what movies to show? Well, it's a long process. First, we make a list. Then we cross off the ones that we can't afford. Then we cross off the ones that aren't in the public domain. And then we cross off the ones our lawyers start laughing at. And eventually, we're left with this. The Terror of Tiny Town. I figured before showing it, I'd better see what other people thought. So I called one of those famous television programs, the one whose whole business model is sitting in a theater making fun of bad movies. I called one fellow who you might know who has the name of one of the minor prophets, another who has the name of an archangel, another who also has the name of a minor prophet, starts with the same letter, 2 letters as the first one. Kind of odd. Well, I asked, so what do you all think of the Terror of Tiny Town? There was long silence. Finally, a voice said, "Is this call being recorded?" I said, "Yes." Another long silence. And then they whispered, "We have no official comment." I said, "Really?" They said, "Our attorneys have advised us that any jokes we make about this movie might accidentally improve it." I said, "So you never did it?" Another pause. And then they said, "We can neither confirm nor deny the existence of a 3-page office memo that simply says, 'Absolutely not.'" I thanked them for their time. It was an honor to speak to them in that Cowtown puppet show with the robots. And so I thanked them for their time, and I called another horror host. And he answered, and I said, "What do you think of the Terror of Tiny Town?" He answered, "The Terror of Tiny Town?" I said, "Yes." He said, "I'm sorry, you've reached the wrong number." I said, "But I haven't even told you who I am." He replied, "I know exactly who you are. Goodbye." So that's how I knew we had found tonight's feature. Around here, if everyone else politely backs away, we consider that a recommendation. And now, another word from our sponsor.
Well, hop along, I'll be back in a minute. Meantime, I got a little singing I want you to hear. It goes something like this.
When it's daybreak in the bunkhouse and the sun is on its way, oh, I know what you cowhands like for starting out the day. A bowl of Post Toasties, Post Toasties, there's a difference in cornflakes, yes sirree. Oh, you pull on your boots and you strap on your gun. When the cook says, "Come and get it," get along on the run. Get to those Post Toasties, Post Toasties, there's a difference in cornflakes, yes sirree. It's that Post Toasting makes the difference. Post Toasting, extra tender, good and flaky, yippee-yi. Yippee-yi. And that triple wrap, keep fresh package. Post Toasting keeps them fresher than the sun at break of day. Once you've rounded up that freshness, crispness, all that flavor too, then you're set for riding, roping, wrangling all the whole day through. So don't say cornflakes, say Post Toasties, there's a difference in cornflakes, yes sirree. Make Post Toasties your brand and you'll see.
Eat Post Toasties, partner. It's one of the famous family of Post cereals. Now back to Hop-Along Cassidy.
Well, before tonight's feature, a little something to warm up the vocal cords, and I mean that literally. Before we get to those tiny terrors, we're kicking off with a 1935 short called Way Up Thar, courtesy of Mack Sennett, and featuring the sons of the pioneers, doing what singing cowboys do best. Singing on a horse at a normal, appropriate scale for the animal in question. And keep an eye out. One of those band members is a very young Roy Rogers, billed under his real name, Leonard Sly, years before anyone called him the King of the Cowboys. So tonight, you'll get the future King of the Cowboys at full size, and then in about 20 minutes, an entire kingdom of cowboys who are considerably less than full size. If you really want to drink that in, notice the proportions. Notice how the human being sits comfortably atop the horse, feet nowhere near the ground. What'd you say, Igor? Nice for some. We're not going to have that luxury for very much longer tonight, Igor. You know that? You already threaded the second reel? Oh, you read ahead. Of course you did. Well, enjoy the short, then buckle up, or rather buckle down, for the terror of Tiny Town. But first, Way Up Thar from 1935.
Careful there. Now be careful.
Mr. Higgins! Oh, Mr. Higgins! What shall I save?
Save the eggs. Look out there. Look out for these eggs. Here. Come on. Come on. You ought to be ashamed. What you trying to do? Break up the stove stand in them pigs' feet? Yeah. Howdy, Higgins, howdy. Oh, hello, Sophie. Hi, Mr. Graham. The rheumatism been bothering me kind of bad lately.
Mr. Higgins, I want 10 cents worth of peppermint drops.
Peppermint drops? Letty! Confound that girl.
Where's Jim?
Oh, he's up at the Kurtz.
So he's up there at that Jenny Kurtz.
Now, don't get jealous, Sophie. I just sent him up there to collect the bill.
Yeah, that reminds me. How about that bill that you owe me, Higgins?
Why, I took that...
Oh, right.
Oh. Here's that open. Here's your peppermint drops. Well, I aims to pay just as soon as my customers pays me.
Who's owing you?
Well, for instance, them Kirks.
That Jenny Kirk makes me sick. Papa, they'll never pay.
Ain't they moon shining no more?
Oh, Ma Kirk's got a crazy idea about selling music on the radio.
Let me see.
Now, don't tell me that you want 10 cents worth of peppermint drops, too.
No, I want 5 cents for the peppermint drop.
Papa, I won't stand for the way Jimmy Higgins is treating me.
Sophie, now.
Remember, Sophie, my heart's set on you and Jim getting hitched up.
Well, I tell you, I won't stand for it. I won't.
Oh, I know why the dog goes bow wow, why the pussycat says meow. Someone's got me hazy and driving me crazy. Always why does the goldfish go?
Oh, kick her off. Get her out of here, will you?
Oh, and she'll be coming round the mountain way it comes when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes, when she comes.
Oh, I live in the house with her, and I'm falling in love with her. From all the girls I had to pick, I single out this little trick, and I live in the house with her. Oh, I live in the house with her, and my love she cannot deny. For I see her every morning, and I see her every night, and I live in the house with her. Oh, we have our little walks, and we have our little talks. We go to a movie now and then. Oh, we laugh and sing, do lots of little things, and wind up by going home again. Oh, I live in the house with her, and a smile brings me happiness. In the years to be, maybe 1, 2, or 3, she'll be living in the house with me.
Say, Jenny Kirk, you clean up them dishes.
Listen here, Molly Kirk. You've been putting funny notions into my boy's head.
What do you mean?
He's a storekeeper, and I don't want him hanging around your kind of music.
Oh, you're none of your business.
And you get on back to the store and tend to your work.
This is all right, Jenny. You can come back anytime you want to.
Thank you, ma'am.
So long,
Jenny.
Bye, Jenny.
I come up here to collect that money for that last batch of corn.
Don't get excited. You remember me telling you about that radio fella from the city?
What, the one that's been promising you're going to put your boys on the radio? Huh, I don't take no stock in them city fellas.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
Jenny, you read in the telegram we got from New York.
Day letter 84 cents, night letter 52.
Read what it says.
Oh, have sponsor interested in using your boys for the radio. Stop, keep up, rehearsing, stop. Will wire you if anything develops. Most Slavinich.
Well, I want that money.
Don't worry about your money. When I get on the radio, I'll buy your old grocery store.
Yeah, you smart. You stick to your moonshine. Yeah, you better stick to this. Oh, get up there. with me. You keep away from that Jenny Kirkner family wasting the time on that fool music. And pay more attention to Sophie Graham.
But, Pa, I told you.
Yes, and I'm telling you.
Hello, everybody. Oh, Mr. Higgins. Hello, Jim.
Hello.
Ain't you glad to see me?
Why, of course he is. Just talking about you, weren't you, Jim?
Yeah.
Ooh, what a beautiful wristwatch.
Yeah, make a nice engagement present, wouldn't it?
I'll say it would.
Well, what are you standing there gapping for? Why don't you take Sophie in the back room and show her those 2 new hats we got from the mail order house this morning?
What new hat?
What new hat? Why, you know, the 2 hats that we got this morning.
In
Go ahead.
there?
Yeah, right in the back room. Come on, here. What's the matter with you? Deliver these 2 packages while I told you.
All right, Mr. Higgins.
Well, now hurry up. Hello. This you, Mr. Graham? Of course, I shouldn't be telling, but Jim just sent a nice little engagement present over to your Sophie.
Oh, goody.
Well, now that's mighty fine, Sam.
Yeah, a 14-karat gold wristwatch. Jim don't know I'm telling, but I thought you'd like to get in on the secret.
But, Paul.
And, of course, Jim liking your daughter the way he does, I know it's going to make a good match. Goodbye.
Paul, I ain't sent Sophie no wristwatch.
Well, I know it. I sent it for you.
But you can't control love.
You'd be surprised how I can control it.
Don't be handling it. You're liable to break it.
Yeah, Ma's right. Jim must have saved up a long time to buy this for me.
Read the note again, Benny.
All right. This is, please consider ourselves engaged, Jim. X, 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 X.
Them's kisses.
That's the news. Yeah, wait till that Sophie Graham hears about this. Package for you, Sophie.
Thanks, buddy. This must be the gold watch.
Oh, Papa! Papa!
What is it, darling?
Look what Jimmy Higgins sent me!
So, this is the 14-karat gold watch, huh? I'll throw it into the road. He'll pay for this. Come, darling. We'll show 'em.
I'm gonna get married to Sophie, I guess. It's the note at the bank that got me into this mess. I'm going down to see Jenny, drink my fill. She's just a moonshiner's daughter, but I love her still.
Come on back here. I want to talk to you. All right, what's on your mind, Jim? Never mind what's on my mind. Come on. What is it? Huh? Well, I
Oh, Ma, no. Jimmy, I'm so excited about the watch. Thanks. See, it must cost a lot of money, too.
That's it. Hooray!
Ma!
When are you all going to get hitched?
Oh, they're going to hitch right away. Jimmy, this is the prettiest watch I ever saw. Gee, I'm so happy.
Folks, it's the happiest day of my life. Jenny,
Yeah, what did I tell you? Jenny got this watch by mistake. That
mine.
Sophie was to have.
Look, Papa, I've got it.
Yeah, I never so nearly had it.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you mean, taking that watch?
Oh, you mind your own business. That's the way. Come on. That's it, Mom. Wait, Mom. Wait. Oh, come on, Mom. Don't. Ladies and gentlemen of the radio audience, on this Coast to Coast network, you have just been listening to the music of Ma Curran, her 5 boys, brought to you direct from their home in the heart of the Ozark Mountains.
If it ain't too late, I'll marry Sophie Graham if it'll help you any.
No, sir, you boy, I'd let you marry that gal that's starved to death.
Yeah, what do you got here now that's personal and belongs to you?
I'm standing right in them.
And Jenny Kurt thinks she can sing.
Yeah.
Makes me.
They always ask me how I came to stutter. They got me. I was so dizzy when I drank my milk that changed the butter. And the butter would just stick right in my throat. And when I'd cry, I'd go, nah, 'cause the milk came from a goat. Oh, that's the reason why I stutter. It's only when I talk, the words get me all aflutter. That's why I squawk when I call my honey. Sweetheart sounds like father eating soup. And when he asked me to marry him, I just say, oh, poop-a-doo. Oh, one day he took me shopping. Buy a winter coat. I knew I didn't want possums, a rabbit, kid, or goat. So I told him I'd like to have a skunk. Gosh, it surely turned out punk. Before I could say I want a skunk squirrel, he bought me a skunk. Good. Sam Higgins. Well, what do you want?
Excuse me, Molly, but maybe I was a little rash that day I took that watch away from Jenny.
So you come to apologize, huh? I told you that someday you'd decide to let your Jimmy marry my Jenny.
Yes, but, can't you listen
Oh,
to
you
reason
get out of
that-
here.
Oh, but listen, Molly.
Get out of here. You and your whole family.
Yes, but Molly, if you take...
Yeah, get out. What's funny? You keep on going.
Oh, I live
Guess that'll learn him a lesson.
and I'm falling in love with her. From all the girls I had to pick, I single out this little trick, and I live in the house with her. Oh, I live in the house with her, and my love she cannot deny. For I see her every morning, and I see her every night, and I live in the house with her. Oh, we have a little walk, and we have a little talk. We go to a movie now and then. Oh,
Hey, Sam!
Yes?
Come back here.
What is
Come here. Oh, here. Look.
And a smile brings me happiness in the years to be. Maybe 1, 2, or 3, she'll be living in the house with me.
No use being mad, Sam. That settles it.
Paul, we're going to be married, ain't we, Jenny?
No. Naturally.
Molly?
Sam.
Good evening, and welcome back to the Manor. Tonight's feature comes with a warning label, and for once, it's not from me. It's from history itself, because tonight we're screening a film, as I kind of alluded to before, that a certain robot and two guys puppet show over the course of 10 glorious seasons of finding the worst movies humanity ever put on celluloid, refused to touch. They did Manos, right? Nobody even heard of Manos before they did it, right? They did the one with the carrot monster. They did a movie that is, and I want to be clear about this, a little over an hour of a man in a diving helmet with a gorilla suit just walking around with some bubbles and stock footage of dinosaurs. And they looked at tonight's film and they said, and I guess I'm paraphrasing the amazing colossal historic record here, and they said, no, not that one. Tonight, The Terror of Tiny Town. 1938, an entire Western, cowboys, saloon brawls, a bank robbery, a musical number, cast top to bottom with little people riding full-size horses under their full-size horses if the blocking called for it. Melvin, buddy, it's Melvin the Brontosaurus. You were exactly the wrong shape for tonight's theme. All right, grab a seat, grab the popcorn, and remember, public domain doesn't mean forgotten for a good reason. Sometimes it just means forgotten. Let's find out which one this is. All right, roll it, Igor.
Projector's warmed up, Rabbi. Midnight show coming right up.
Good, Igor. Let the images roll.
Focusing.
There we go.
Crisp as a matzah cracker.
Ah, Rabbi Joe sure knows how to set a
Enjoy,
mood.
Rabbi.
Thank
Ladies and gentlemen and children of all ages, we're going to present for your approval a novelty picture with an all-midget cast, the first of its kind ever to be produced. I'm told that it has everything. That is, everything that a Western should have. It's a soul-stirring drama, a searing saga of the sagebrush, and it's called The Terror of Tiny Town. But I must caution you not to take it too seriously. This picture begins...
Hey, mister, come down here. I want to talk to you.
Pardon me. Excuse me, there's a slight correction. You mean it is serious?
Sure it's serious. I'm the hero. After this picture's out, I'll be the biggest cowboy star in Hollywood.
Wait a minute. A star in Hollywood.
Who are you? Well, who are you?
I'm the villain. Who did that? The applause is okay. But who laughed? I'm the toughest hombre that ever threw lead. And I ain't afraid of the biggest one of you. I'm the terror of Tiny Town. And that's the star part.
That's what you think.
Yeah, that's just what I think.
Wait a minute, man, wait a minute.
We'll see. Let's go through the picture.
That's a swell idea. Let's go through with the picture.
of blues with your sledgehammer. Start each day with a smile. Ha, 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 ha. Make each hour worthwhile. Ha, 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 ha. Paint the town with golden sunshine. Wipe your troubles away. Wipe your troubles away. Ha, 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 ha. Turn your work into play. Ha, 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 ha. Don't make life a melodrama. Smash away the blues with your sledgehammer. Start each day with a smile. Ha, 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 ha. Make each hour worthwhile. Ha, 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 ha. Paint the town with golden sunshine. Wipe your troubles away.
Say, Buck, that was swell. How about another song? Buck, you've got all that chirping out of your system. Maybe you could get back to the ranch. Sure, Dad. I'm riding back right away. I want you to go up to North Fork Range, see what's wrong up there. What do you think's wrong? I don't know. I was up through there the other day, and there ain't hardly a calf on the range. And I don't think cows have quit having families. Maybe mountain lion's been getting them? I didn't see any lion tracks. Well, I'll scout around and see what I can find out.
That critter don't waltz with him.
I got him.
Bring him in. Hurry up, we gotta make tracks out of here before we have visitors. Here comes Buck Lawson. Hit leather. Leave that iron. I want Buck Lawson to fight it. Dad, it ain't mountain lions that's been getting away with our calves. I jumped a bunch of rustlers at work. Rustlers? And they left in such a hurry they forgot their branding iron.
T-Bar-P, Tex Preston.
That's the way I read it.
Why, that low-down coyote. I fought Tex Preston to a standstill 15 years ago, and it looks like he ain't learned his lesson.
That Brandon iron fixed things with the Lawson outfit. Now we'll throw a scare at Tex Preston. You boys know what to do. Stay here and watch for my signal. Howdy, Bat. Hello, Tex. How's everything? Things are not so good. Seems like I'm losing stock lately. When I was riding over this way, I found a cow of yours laying in the brush. She'd been shot. What? Someone killing my stock? It looks that way. There was a calf hanging around. Looked like he was related to her. But he carried Pop Lawson's brand. Well, a low-down coyote. Killing my cows so he can steal my calves. Why, I fought Pop Lawson to a standstill 15 years ago. You'd think he'd know better than the monkey with a buzzsaw.
Mr. Preston, I think to myself, you're tired of eating beef, so I cook you a nice duck. Oh, boy, she looks beautiful in the frying pan. This comes from our dry stock.
Looks to me like somebody ain't very friendly. I've got a pretty good idea who did it. No one ever asked me for a fight without finding me willing to oblige.
Dougie. Mr. Preston, I think for myself again you have to eat beef. Fritz, Dougie, listen, Dougie. Dougie. Fritz, come here. Fritz. Come here, Dougie. Nice call. So go away, I don't want you. Go away. Come here. I won't hurt you. Come here. For goodness sake. Can we not sit down somewhere and talk things over? Dear, come here, Fritz. Here, look at a nice corn. I can eat myself. Come here. I won't hurt you, Fritz. Come here. Ducky. Wait for me. Come here, Ducky. Come here. I just want to make friends with you. Look, Fritz, it's getting late for the boss's dinner, and I am getting tired. Fritz, I only need you for 1 minute. Fritzy, come out. I got something for you. I got something nice for you. Fritzy, you around here someplace.
So we've had the saloon brawl. We've had, and I want to stress that this happened, a bank robbery conducted entirely on foot because getting back on the horse takes 11 minutes, and nobody had that kind of time. The whole movie's only a little over an hour. Murray, that's a collector's item. Stop chewing on the poster, Murray the goat. Well, here's the thing about this movie that I think gets lost when people just make fun of it, which, fair, there's a lot to make fun of. But somewhere in 1938, a year before they went over the rainbow, a group of performers who had exactly 0 mainstream leading man opportunities anywhere else in Hollywood got a full cast, got their names in the credits, and got to be the heroes of a picture. Not the sideshow like in Freaks, not the punchline in someone else's scene, not the holes that are in the middle of donuts, just singing about lollipop guilds. This movie is strange. The movie is structurally not good, but is also the only Western a lot of these actors ever got to headline. I mean, that doesn't mean I'm not gonna make fun of the horse business. I'm absolutely gonna make fun of the horse business. All right, back to the show. Murray, stop chewing on the poster.
Enjoy yourself while we're waiting for the stage.
As I was saying, I never thought that Mrs. Clancy could be so small. You're absolutely right. Well, goodbye. Goodbye. Good morning, Mr. Johnson. Good morning.
Howdy, Tex.
Hello, Sheriff.
I'm warning you, Tex. Don't start no trouble in town.
I won't hunt no trouble, and I won't run away from it either.
Buck, there's no sense of all you boys riding to town. You scout around and keep an eye out for rustlers.
But you might meet up with that Preston outfit.
If I do, I reckon I can take care of myself. I don't need someone to ride herd on me.
All right, Dad. We'll head back.
Now, don't forget what I told you.
Come on, Arrow, let's get those supplies.
Hello, Tex. What are you doing in town?
My niece comes in on the stage today.
Your niece, huh? Coming out for a visit?
No, she's going to make a home with me. Her folks died, and I'm all the kin she's got. She's not coming to a very peaceful spot. Oh, it'll be peaceful, all right, when I do some exterminating that needs to be done around here. And you're just the man that can do it. Don't worry, we will do it. Come on.
Don't look frightened, hold your breath. I've got something to tell you. You're excited, scared to death. You'll soon find out what it's about. Hey, look out, I'm gonna make love to you. Need something when you better look out.
I want to talk to you.
My happiness depends on that word called yes. Don't make me just wait and guess. You better
What's on your mind? You keep your nose out of that fight between the Lawson and Preston outfits. Let nature take its course. It's my duty to keep peace. Your duty, if you're smart, is to do as I tell you. I'm grabbing myself a nice bunch of cattle from both sides, and each one blames the other. I'll finally land up owning both outfits.
You better look out. Hey, look out. I'm gonna make love to you. See something when I do. You better look out. My happiness depends on that word called yes. Don't make me just wait and guess. You better look out. You've got a way, seems to say every day, that true romance is the thing. And I'll obey every day if you let the wedding bells ring. Hey, hey, look out. I'm gonna make love to you. See something when I do. You better look out.
What about that money for the bank? Is it coming in on the stage? I've stood for rustling and a lot of dirty work, but holding up the stage might mean murder. That's going too far. If you don't like my game, just say so. The warden at the penitentiary would just love to see you come back and finish your time. When a man wants to go straight, why won't you give him a chance? Cry about that some other time. What about that money? It's due to arrive on this stage. Now you're talking sense. Beat it.
Well, Beth, how's everything working out?
Great, Nita. I'll sure keep my promise and load you down with diamonds.
I can carry the weight.
Bartender, my private bottle.
Yes, sir. Coming up. Will you be in town for a while?
No, I got a little job to do.
The one I told you about?
Yeah. I just got some information about it. I'll see you when I get back.
Be careful, will you?
Don't worry about me. Come on. Well, you big ox, what are you trying to do? I can't help it, boss. I schlitzed. Well, schlitz that stuff into the wagon. I'm going over to the barber shop and get schlitzed or cleaned up. Good. That's all right. Let's see. Barber shop. What kind of skills to take any essence? Garlic.
As sweet as my sweet eyes of 93, the scent of her fragrance returns to me.
guys. Go ahead. Cut me down, Sammy. I don't want to scare my niece by looking like an outlaw.
I'll make you look like a bow drummer.
Oh, you needn't go as far as that. Don't strain yourself.
Daughter of sweet Caroline, Caroline, resembling that old gal of mine,
As
sweet as my sweetheart, of 93. Thou celebrate
every
smile brings back sweet memories, memories
of
days when we sang all night long. There must be another. She's just like her mother.
Pop Lawson and Preston are both in town. Pop Lawson just got in town.
Reckon I better head for the cyclone cellar.
Has anybody in town got any cabs? They better watch them today. I thought the county paid a bounty on coyotes instead of letting them run around loose. Seems to me I smell something that should be buried. It smells mighty like a polecat. Why, you? I won't get shaved here today. I might catch smallpox.
מגן אישי חרב גבו בבול שמחו זכחו נפש טבע מגן הוא בכל הפסם phone is ringing. I'll get it. Hello? Yes, speaking. Oh, hello. Yes, this is Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor. Uh-huh. Yes. Tonight. That's right. The terror of Tiny Town. Yeah, no tiny tunes, no little rabbits here, just some little people and horses. I'm sorry, who are you again? The NAPWWRBM? The National Association of People Who Watch Really Bad Movies. I didn't know there was such an organization, and I kind of take offense at saying that this is a bad movie. These aren't bad movies. As our friend Mr. Lobo says, they're not bad movies, they're just misunderstood. I didn't even know there was such an organization. Well, there isn't. You're just a few concerned citizens. I see. All right, well, thank you for calling. You heard we were showing the Terror of Tiny Town. Already? Wow, word travels fast. No, it's not a typo. Yes, I'm sure. Uh-huh. You've seen it? Twice? Voluntarily? Oh, you're a stronger man than I am. What's that? Yeah, a certain television show, the one where the people sit in the theater making jokes through bad movies. Yes, I know the one. I know they never did this one. They looked at it, they held a meeting, and then another meeting. They brought in consultants. Legal got involved. Human resources. Really? HR? Out there in Eden Prairie? Well, after reviewing all the evidence, they quietly slid the film back across the table and said, perhaps someone else. I see. No, I'm not worried. Well, maybe a little. Well, maybe I'm not someone else. What? You're calling to ask if I've actually watched the whole movie? Oh, of course I have. I mean, well, most of it. I don't know. There may have been a brief nap. I don't know. I don't remember exactly where. I think I rented it from a video store in Liberty, New York in 1998. The musical number? Well, that narrows it down. You're wondering if our audience is prepared. No, probably not. But then whoever is. Yes, we'll have coffee. I don't much like it, but no, I can't promise it'll help. Well, thank you. That's very thoughtful. Shalom. You know, I always worry when complete strangers call, not to complain, but to make sure I'm emotionally prepared for the movie. On the other hand, if this many people are concerned, we must be showing something special. Now let's get back to the terror of Tiny Town.
Here it comes.
I wonder who those hombres are. Let's pick up their trail and see what they're up to. That sounds like trouble. Come on, men.
Beat it, boys. Here comes trouble.
After 'em, men. Are you all right, miss?
I'm nearly frightened to death, but otherwise all right. Thanks to you.
You had a right to be scared. Nobody would have found that right a pleasure trip.
Why, it's outrageous that a respectable citizen should be endangered like that. I'll see that something is done to put a stop to it. That's the way for a man to talk. I'll have the sheriff take you along when he goes after those outlaws. He needs more men like you. Lend me a hand with those fellas on top, and we'll take the stage on in. Someone will hang for this job. Pete in there was a good man and a good friend of mine. Maybe you'd rather ride on top with me.
Yes, I would if you don't mind.
I'm proud to have your company. Hey, cowboy, climb aboard or we'll go and leave you. Hurry up!
Mr. Rich Hall, McConnell Buck Lawson. Do we stand for that?
What do you think?
I think we should send Babyface after him.
Sure, boss. I'll make smoked beef out of him.
Shut up. Take it easy, Babyface. He'll get his. Only we'll do it the smart way. We'll have those two outfits killing each other. It's about time we run off another bunch of stock. Don't you see the dynamite, you local maverick? I hear the stage was held up today, Sheriff.
They didn't get anything, but they killed Pete and the Wells Fargo messenger.
That's too bad.
Sheriff, outlaws have been mighty busy around here of late, and I can't see where you've done much about it.
You better not prod the sheriff, Buck. He might take an interest in all that gun smoke out your way. That ain't just according to law.
Wait a minute, Buck. You're wrong, Bat. Any man's got a right to protect himself.
What's the matter, Nancy? Forget something?
Oh, no, I was just looking around.
Oh, there ain't much to see in this town. We better get going.
All right, Uncle Jim. But it seems like I should say something to the man that stopped the runaway.
The least you have to say to him, why, the better.
All right, boys, we'll get started. Buck, how about riding with the posse?
I got an idea I'd be wasting my time.
Meaning anything in particular?
No, it just seems that you don't have any luck when you go hunting outlaws. Dad, don't you think we'd better get back to the ranch?
All right.
I don't admire that remark Buck Lawson made.
He's too smart for his own good. I'm taking him out of circulation before long.
Boss, we ain't been able to round up enough prime beef to make it worthwhile sending a trail herd to the railroad.
I bet I can thank Pop Lawson for that. And the sheriff must be on his side. Why, I'm being rustle poor and can get no help from the law.
You better do something about it pretty pronto.
I'll do plenty. Put on more hands, but get men that can sling guns. I'll stop it.
I'll ride into town and see what gunfighters I can locate.
All right.
Love your troubles away. Oh, love your troubles away. Love your troubles away. Love your troubles away. Oh, love your troubles away.
What's the matter? Worried about something?
I was just thinking, what a fine world this would be if there wasn't some Larsons in it.
I think it's a pretty nice place just as it is. And I'm sure you're the nicest uncle in the world.
Going for a ride again today?
You don't mind, do you?
Why, bless your heart, no. Go on and enjoy yourself.
Otto, I'm going for a ride. Would you put up a lunch for me?
What would you like to eat?
Oh, a half a dozen sandwiches, some boiled eggs and pickles.
Where you going to put all that?
In my saddlebag.
In your saddlebag. And then where you going to put it?
In my tummy.
In your tummy. Little girl like you. Every day she gets more appetite.
Well, I get terribly hungry when I ride.
Yeah, I know. It's the exercise. Bobby, you want 2 pieces of cake like yesterday?
Yes, 2 pieces. You make such wonderful cake.
I know.
Good evening, Monster Kinderlach. Tonight's feature is The Terror of Tiny Town. Remember, we're watching 1938, an all-little person cast doing straight Western. No trick photography, no forced perspective. Just actors playing cowboys who happen to be little people. And I want to talk about that for a moment because we live in an age where representation gets litigated very carefully. You know what I mean. The Simpsons announced that actors would stop voicing characters of a different race than themselves. Hank Azaria stepped back from playing Apu, that whole conversation, but it went further than Apu. Dr. Hibbert has been voiced by Harry Shearer since 1990. But then it was recast in 2021 to Kevin Michael Richardson. Carl Carlson, also Hank Azaria, handed to Alex Desert in 2020. And then even Officer Lou, same thing. Hank Azaria switched to Alex Desert in season 32 on. 3 characters, same actors, giving it 2 of them in one wave. And look, I understand the principle. If a group has been historically shut out of playing themselves, and someone outside that group has been cashing the check instead, that's worth examining. So by that standard, The Terror of Tiny Town should be the gold standard, no? Little people playing little people on their own terms. In 1938, decades before Hollywood even had a language for this conversation. Good for them. So here's my question. Where was the controversy over Dorf? Tim Conway. Not a little person, maybe shorter than average. Not Scandinavian. And for almost 15 years, he made a very comfortable living selling VHS tapes online playing Dirk Dorf, a short-statured Scandinavian sports instructor with an accent lifted from his Mr. Tudball character, apparently Swedish, that was on the Carol Burnett show. 2 groups, 0 membership in either. Nobody at the Simpsons writers' table, but someone should have been asking the questions. And here's the part that would never fly today. His height wasn't makeup. It wasn't casting. It was Tim Conway kneeling in a hole with fake shoes velcroed above his knees. Which is why, and I did check this, Dorf always stood exactly in one place. The man built a franchise on a magic trick that also structurally meant that actual little people never got the job. Fitted with a toupee and a bristly mustache, Conway performed entirely on his knees to inhabit the character. I know, Melvin. I looked for a Little People of America protest. I couldn't find one. As far as I could tell, nothing. No statement, no boycott, no open letter. One reporter called him the hottest and shortest star since Yoda. And that was basically the whole discourse. I guess the 80s were a different era. Different rules, I suppose. Went into the early 90s. And listen, this isn't a new argument. This is the Al Jolson argument. 90 years earlier, you had a white Jewish performer building an entire career, his signature role, on getting to blackface as the jazz singer. And for decades, that was treated as talent, not theft. The original Amos and Andy, same thing. It was white actors playing both on the radio and in their first movie, and it was not until they got into television that actual African-American actors got to play Amos and Andy. We eventually, as a culture, decided that one was not okay. Took a very long time, but we got there. But Dorf is a much smaller, much sillier version of the identical mechanism. A performer profiting off an appearance that wasn't his to wear, and an act that never got the same reckoning. I'm not saying it's on the same scale. Sorry to talk about scale there. I'm saying it's the same shape. And this wasn't one video. It was a franchise. Let me read you the actual filmography, because these are real, right? Dorf on Golf, Dorf's Golf Bible, Golf Again, Dorf and the First Games of Mount Olympus, Dorf Goes Auto Racing, Dorf's Family Stump, Dorf Goes Fishing, Dorf on the Diamond. My wife asked if that took place in South Africa. No, it was actually a baseball diamond. And then Dorf on Stalking. No, I think that was a joke. 8 tapes. A man knelt in a hole 8 separate times. What? No, I've got the list. Wait, hold on. I'm looking at my notes and I think, what else do I have? Dorf Saves Christmas. Dorf Saves Tu B'Shvat. Igor, did someone merge my Dorf folder with a completely different folder? Dorf Goes to Jail. Dorf Scared Stupid. And apparently in each of these, Dorf stops and turns to the camera and says, "Hey Vern," to a neighbor we never see. I don't think this is Dorf. Well, he's been kneeling in a hole this whole time. I don't know how this happened. I think I need a new archivist. Dorf saying, "Hey Vern," it's Dorf. And then wait a second, there's one last one on the list. The Terror of Dorftown. Wait, Dorf is just a German and Yiddish word for town. So really that's just the Terror of Town? Which frankly is a better title than half the things Hollywood puts out today. Let's get back to the Terror of Tiny Town, the real one, right after this. He's tall, he's patient, he's got a tail that's already knocked over the tackle box twice. He's Melvin the Brontosaurus Goes Fishing. That's right, folks, in this exciting 29-minute instructional experience, Melvin teaches you everything he knows about landing the big one using a technique passed down from prehistoric times. Stand very still in the water until something happens. Melvin's patented sauropod stance means you'll never need bait, tackle, or a boat. Just 11 tons of quiet confidence in a bay that is now tragically 3 feet shallower than it was this morning. He says the key is the eyes. We assume I can see his eyes from here.
I am the caddy. I thought we were going golfing. I didn't know you take a caddy when you go fishing.
That's Igor, Melvin's guide, translator, and as of this taping, the only member of the crew still speaking to the insurance company. Order now. And we'll throw in Melvin's bonus segment. Melvin the Dinosaur Does Golf. A modest 15-minute safety briefing that the country has frankly insisted we include. Melvin the Brontosaurus Goes Fishing. Available now on VHS wherever tapes are sold or wherever the dock used to be.
Any bites yet, Murray? Not yet, Melvin. Whoa, I got one. It's a big one.
To order Melvin on fishing, call 1-800-90-FISH or send a check or money order of $19.95 plus $4 shipping and handling to Melvin on Fishing, P.O. Box 65 Million, Front Royal, Virginia, 22630.
Whammo brings you Instant Fish. Instant Fish? Yes, Instant Fish. In a beautiful plastic Aquarama tank. Everything is there, nothing else needed. Just fill the Aquarama with water, add the magic seeds, and within hours... real living fish. They grow up to 3 inches long in beautiful colors. Silver, red, blue, and black. Your very own pets in their very own water wonderland. Watch the miracle of life. They're fun to feed, and just watch them grow. Hurry today to get the most amazing fun ever offered. The Whammo Instant Fish Set comes with a beautiful wide vision aquarium, magic seeds, and food. You've never seen anything like this. It's unbelievable, but it's true. Sold at all toy, drug, and department stores. The Whammo Instant Fish. Instant Fish.
In your tummy. Little girl like you. Every day she gets more appetite.
Well, I get terribly hungry when I ride.
Yeah, I know. It's the exercise. Maybe you want 2 pieces of cake like yesterday.
Yes, 2 pieces. You make such wonderful cake.
I know.
A boy's hearts are lonely, sad as a coyote's wail, but I am never lonely when you and I hit the trail, for I'll sing my song as we ride along down on the sunset trail with the stars to while we're side by side down on the sunset trail. The road is long and weary, but our hearts are strong and cheery, and I'll sing a while as we count each mile down on the sunset trail.
Pretend you're Jack and I'm Jill. Instead of tumbling down into town, we'll go round talking of love. When we get up on the hill, where all is quiet and still, instead of tumbling down into town, we'll go round talking of love. Bluebirds are singing on high while we're together. Dark clouds are all rolling by. We're in for sunny weather. And you'll be my Mr. Jack, and I'll be your Mrs. Jill. The crowd will congregate, celebrate the wedding of Jack and Jill.
Say, that was mighty pretty. Why didn't you tell me before this that you could really sing?
Can I?
The best I've ever heard.
Liar.
Honest. Was that song for me?
Well, there's nobody else around. Did you really like it?
Why, certainly. That is, all but the finish. The part about the wedding?
Oh, I see. A woman hater. Don't you ever think of settling down?
Not until I stop this feud between our families.
I hope you can, Buck, soon.
Oh, let's forget all this trouble and just go on with our picnic.
Wait a minute, Buck. I'm trespassing on the Lawson range. Aren't you going to throw me off?
Well, not until after we've had this lunch.
Oh, is that the only reason why I'm welcome? Just because I feed you?
I'm not saying it is, and I'm not saying it isn't.
In other words, you don't believe in taking chances. Well, come on. I'll feed you anyway.
A range war is like rolling a rock down the mountain. Easy to stop, but mighty hard to stop.
But you don't hate me, and I don't hate you. Why can't we be allowed to live in peace? We have the right to be happy.
We could have all that. If only we could make folks use common sense instead of gun smoke.
Oh, I better get back to the ranch. I've tried to reason with Uncle Jim, but it only makes him angry. He just won't listen to me.
We still can be friends, in spite of everything.
Just friends?
But there's a very serious matter I want to talk to you about, just as soon as I get this trouble ironed out.
I'll be waiting.
Welcome back to Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor. Tonight we're looking behind the scenes of one of the most unusual films ever made, The Terror of Tiny Town. A movie that sounds like it was created when someone made a bet and said, what if we made a cowboy picture? But everything was smaller. Someone else answered, great idea! Now add singing. But here's the amazing thing about old Hollywood. Sometimes the strangest movies are made by some of the most interesting people. So tonight, let's meet the folks who brought us tiny cowboys, tiny horses, and one very big place in movie history. First up, Billy Curtis. Billy Curtis played Buck Lawson, the hero of The Terror of Tiny Town. And while many people remember him as this singing cowboy in this unusual Western, he had a long and fascinating career. Billy appeared in more than 100 movies and television shows. He appeared in the classic science fiction film The Incredible Shrinking Man, where he was not shrinking. He was in the Twilight episode The Invaders, where he wasn't riding on a horse, but trying to run for his life. 30 years after this movie, he was in Planet of the Apes as a child ape. So Billy went from riding miniature horses in a musical western to being part of one of the greatest science fiction franchises in movie history. That's range. Most actors hope to play a cowboy. Most actors hope to play in a science fiction classic. Billy Curtis did both, and he did one of them with a very small saddle. Now let's talk about the villain, Billy Rhodes. Billy Rhodes played the bad guy in The Terror of Tiny Town. Like many characters in the Golden Age, he appeared in dozens of films and television productions. And he brought something very important to this movie. A proper Western villain. Because every great Western needs a hero, a villain, a showdown, and apparently a musical number where everyone stops fighting and starts singing, kind of like West Side Story or something weird like that. He was in Wizard of Oz, like many other people in this movie, but actually he starred in two of the most important Three Stooges shorts. In 1934, Men in Black, which has nothing to do with aliens, but everything to do with calling Dr. Fine Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine Dr. Howard. And he was again with the Three Stooges 2 years after this movie in You Nasty Spy, which was one of Moe's great achievements and something he was very proud of. Even the villain has standards. Now we come to the femme fatale in this movie, although one of the characters is portrayed as a vampire, but she's more of a vamp than a vampire. But we have Yvonne Moret as the leading lady of the film. She wasn't only known for The Terror of Tiny Town. She appeared in numerous films and television programs during Hollywood's golden age. But she will forever hold a unique place in movie history because she can honestly say, I starred in the only all little people musical Western comedy ever made. That's not something you put on your resume unless you want every interviewer to stop and ask, wait, come back to that part. That's nothing to sneeze at. So let's come to the producer, Saul Lesser. Now, he wasn't lesser, he was greater, right? I don't know. Because Saul Lesser was not just the man behind The Terror of Tiny Town. He was one of Hollywood's major producers. He produced Bela Lugosi in the serial called The Return of Chandu, but he became especially famous for producing and distributing Tarzan films. Yes, the same Tarzan swinging through the jungle was connected to the same Hollywood world that gave us tiny singing cowboys. Now, Sal produced many Tarzan adventures, both full features and serials. One of the most interesting one was Tarzan's Desert Mystery. And film historians have pointed out that Tarzan's Desert Mystery may be one of the earliest movies to reuse stock footage from the prehistoric adventure film 1 Million BC, just 3 years after that film came out. That's right, so before Hollywood perfected the art of recycling stock footage, Saul Lesser was already saying, why film a dinosaur again when we already have one in the vault? And I don't even know why you need dinosaurs in the Tarzan movie. I mean, I know Edgar Rice Burroughs had a lot of dinosaurs in his books, including Tarzan books, but still, Hollywood's first special effect was apparently having a good memory. And now let's talk about the man in the director's chair, Sam Newfield. He was one of the hardest working directors in Hollywood history. He directed hundreds of films across every possible genre: westerns, crime pictures, serials, science fiction, and of course, monster movies. In fact, Sam Newfield was already part of the history of Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor, because our very first episode featured his legendary monster film, The Flying Serpent, a movie about a mysterious creature terrorizing Mexico, which seems like the perfect way to begin our journey into the world of monsters. But The Flying Serpent was only one of Newfield's strange and fascinating films. His work also includes several cult classics that became famous among fans of misunderstood movie comedy. And on Mystery Science Theater 3000, they featured the following three of his movies, including The Mad Monster, which was a science fiction werewolf movie, a mad scientist played by George Zucco. Maybe we should show that one. Transform a man into a werewolf, and I think that was Glenn Strange, wasn't it? Who played Frankenstein's monster in the last three of the Universal classic Frankenstein movies. One that was not a monster movie was I Accuse My Parents, also on Mystery Science Theater 3000, a cautionary tale about a young man whose bad decisions lead him into trouble. And The Lost Continent, where they had the rock climbing and then they found those stock footage dinosaurs, stop motion dinosaurs, that were later used as stock footage also in Robot Monster. So these films became legendary examples of movies that are fascinating even when they don't always do exactly what the filmmakers intended. Which is a polite way of saying they're perfect for a show like this. And finally, let's talk about the real star of the picture, the concept. Because nobody had ever made anything quite like The Terror of Tiny Town. It was a genuine attempt to make a full-scale Hollywood Western musical comedy with a cast of little people. It could have been forgotten, it could have disappeared, and instead, almost 90 years later, we're still watching it. And that's the magic of old movies. Sometimes the films that seem the strangest are the ones that with the most interesting stories behind them and interesting people. Aren't people interesting? Monsters are interesting people, right? So tonight, remember the names: Billy Curtis, Billy Rhodes, Saul Lesser, Sam Newfield, the people who brought us a movie unlike anything else in Hollywood history. Now let's get back to The Terror of Tiny Town. And remember, if anyone asks why we're watching a singing western with tiny cowboys, tell them it's film history. Very, very small film history. All right, let's get back to the movie.
But there's a very serious matter I want to talk to you about just as soon as I get this trouble ironed out.
I'll be waiting.
Is this the way you ride the line? Ballygagging with one of the Preston breed?
Dad, she has nothing to do with the quarrel between you and Tex Preston.
She's of the same breed, and man or woman, I won't have one of them on my range.
Dad, I don't take that kind of talk about my friends.
Please, Buck, don't quarrel with your father on my account.
If there's any quarrel, it's of his makings. Dad, if you're calling for a showdown, I'm standing pat.
If you favor my enemies, you're not my son.
Go back, Buck, and make up with your father. I can't come between you.
We'll work this out somehow. I'll make those two old war horses understand some common sense. If you don't mind, I'll ride a ways with you.
All right.
It's got 4 wheels and reflexes so quick it almost seems alive. It's perfectly balanced to perform and perform and perform. It's the wide-open sports car MG Midget, a moving experience. The lowest priced authentic sports car on the market. MG Midget, strong, honest, fun, young. MG Midget from British Leyland.
Oi, 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 bum, bum. The phone is ringing again. Another call. Hello? Yes, this is Rabbi Joe. Yes, Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor. Aha. Oh. You're calling about tonight's movie also. Yes, The Terror of Tiny Town. I see. No, I understand. You wanted to make sure I was aware of something. A warning? That's a strong word. No, I appreciate your concern. Who exactly is calling? The ISPWHAWTTT, the International Society of People who have attempted to watch The Terror of Tiny Town. There's a society? An international society? How many members? 3? Oh, 300? That's more than I expected. All right, yes, go ahead. You meet every week? For emotional support? I see. Well, where do you meet? A community center? A synagogue basement? A hotel conference room? Back or a restaurant? Well, that's interesting. What restaurant? A diner? And they let you use the back room. Well, yes, I can understand why. You probably need a quiet space. What happens at these meetings? People share their experiences. They talk about what they saw. They discuss the musical numbers. Yes, I imagine there's a lot to discuss about an hour-long movie. You have refreshments, coffee, donuts. Of course, every serious organization has coffee and donuts. That's no chiddush. What? You tried something different last week. Rugelach. You brought Rugelach to a meeting about the terror of Tiny Town. And what happened? Everyone felt better. Really? The Rugelach helped. Well, that makes sense, because some good Rugelach can help a person get through almost anything. Now, I'm not saying this movie is worse than Rugelach can handle. I'm just saying it's a very powerful pastry. Wait. You're calling to ask if I needed to join the support group? Me? No, I'm hosting the movie. Yes, I know what that means. It means I have to watch it, the whole thing. Yes. All the songs. Yes. Even the parts where people stop the Western plot to sing. No, I understand your concern, but I think it'll be okay. Besides, I already have my support system. What is it? Schlivovitz, comfortable chair, and the knowledge that nobody can stop me now. No, that's not true. My producer can stop me. Yes. He hasn't figured out yet. Thank you for calling. Yes, I guess I'll tell everyone about the support group. All 20 people who watch this. And if things get difficult, I'll remember the Ruglach. Yeah, goodbye. You know, I always thought the most dangerous thing about hosting a monster movie was the monsters. Apparently it's the mezainas, the baked goods afterwards. Alright, back to the Terror of Tiny Town. And you can get your own Rugelach, or Kippelach, whatever you want to call them.
I think they're headed for town. What? I'll put a stop to that.
When your problems seem gigantic and your paycheck's looking frantic, there's one place that's always sound. Tiny Town Discount. Tonight's program is brought to you by Tiny Town Home Improvement Center. Is your house too big? We'll fix that. Our expert contractors specialize in making everything about 1/8 scale. Need a new front porch? We'll build one for you that you can cross in 3 steps. Need a white picket fence? Ours come with complimentary magnifying glass. Our barns are so small that mice complain about low ceilings. And don't forget our famous Tiny Town measuring tape. Instead of feet, it measures in awes. Call now and we'll throw in our deluxe miniature ladder. It's guaranteed to reach the first shelf. Tiny Town Home Improvement Center is not responsible if your neighbors accidentally mistake your home for a dollhouse, Monopoly piece, Christmas Village, model railroad accessory, or decorative bird feeder. Batteries not included, because why would a house need batteries? When your house is far too grand, we'll shrink it just as you had planned. Tiny Town, where every deal is a little better. Well, they're certainly thinking small. Let's see if tonight's movie thinks big. Let's go back to the Terror of Tiny Town.
Now, you get home just as fast as you can. I don't allow no Larsons on my ranch. Get before I make a sieve on you.
Uncle Jim, please.
Do as he says. There won't be any trouble.
You promise?
I promise.
Now you make tracks and make them promise.
You're not afraid to shoot it out with me, are you?
No, I'm not.
I dare you to talk to me for 5 minutes.
Why, I never took a dare in my life. Come on. Come on, start talking and make it fast.
Tex, you think our outfit rustled your stock. I know you're wrong.
Well, I've lost plenty of stock.
So have we. Are you rustling from us?
I am not.
Hold on, Preston. You agreed to talk for 5 minutes.
Well, all right.
We're both losing stock. You blame us, and we blame you. That don't make sense. Doesn't it strike you as being reasonable that someone is playing us against each other and rustling from both? If you and Dad would stop this fool war and work together, we might find out who it is.
Even if I was willing. It takes two men to stop a war.
If you'd only meet Dad halfway, I know he'd be reasonable.
Buck, you sound honest to me, and I believe you're talking horse sense.
I'm glad you see it my way, Tex. I'll make Dad wash off the war paint and meet you in town for a powwow. Will you be there?
Sure.
So long, Tex.
So long, Buck.
And now a word from our sponsor. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Little Big Insurance. Have you agreed to host a movie everyone else politely declined? Need liability coverage? We've got you covered. Our policies protect against audience confusion, unexpected musical numbers, continuity errors. Viewers asking, wait, this was somebody's idea? Our premium public domain plan even includes reimbursement if your feature has fewer reviews than your local bowling alley. Call today. If we won't insure your movie, that's probably a sign. A movie sign? Little Big Insurance does not cover giant reptiles, radioactive insects, haunted houses, invisible men, killer tomatoes, cursed mummies, space monsters, experimental gorilla transplants, or films produced for less than the cost of this commercial. Well, they covered us. Whether they can cover tonight's movie, that's another question. Let's saddle up for one of Hollywood's most unusual westerns other than the Valley of Guanchi. It's probably weirder than Valley of Guanchi. The Terror of Tiny Town.
Buck Lawson just killed Tex Preston over on the South Pass. Shot him in the back.
Hit leather, men, and shoot on sight.
I'm sorry, Nancy. How could he do a thing like that? You can't tell what a man might do in the heat of anger. You can count on me to do all I can for you.
I'll be your Mr. Jack.
And I be your Mrs. Jill. The crowd will congregate, celebrate the wedding of Jack and Jill. Let's go way up on the hill. Pretend I'm Jack and you're Jill. Instead of tumbling down into town, we'll go round talking of love. When we get up on the hill, where all is quiet and still, instead of tumbling round in the dawn, we go out talk speaking of love. Bluebirds are singing on high while we're together. The clouds are all rolling by. We're in for sunny weather. And I'll be your Mr. Jack. And I'll be your Mrs. Gill. The crowd will congregate, celebrate the wedding of Jack and Jill. Hello, sweetie. I haven't seen you for so long. Don't bother me, I'm busy. Sheriff, I got a job for you.
Yeah, I reckon it won't be anything I can be proud of. What is it?
I want you to arrest Buck Lawson for the murder of Tex Preston. I hear you've been showing a lot of interest in that Preston girl. What I do is my own business. Oh, like that, eh? Yeah, just like that. That's where you're wrong. You owe me plenty. And don't get the idea you can kick me off like an old shoe. What do you do about it? Stick around. You'll find out.
I'm so sorry, Nancy.
Stay where you are. Get out of this house.
What do you mean? What have I done?
Don't pretend. That Haynes said you shot my uncle.
He lied. Nancy, you can't believe that.
Oh, I don't know what to believe. I left you talking to Uncle Jim, and now he's dead.
That's why I came to tell you. Only 2 people knew that Jim Preston was killed. Myself and the man who shot him. Bat Haynes and I are due for a talk. I want to talk to you.
Hold on, Buck. I'm arresting you for murder.
And who say so?
Bat Haynes. Hold on, Bat. This man is in the custody of the law. I'll take those shooting irons.
We both know who killed Tex Preston.
Yeah, but I know who's going to hang for it.
Don't bank on that too heavy.
Get going.
If we could stop this rustling, we'd pull out of the hole all right. But there's no chance to raise any money right now.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
Yes, sir. Your uncle was talking about taking on some more gunfighters. I've located 3 or 4.
No, I'll have no more bloodshed.
Yes, sir.
I think Buckhand is the snake in the grass.
Snake or no snake, he'll be boss around here pretty pronto.
Oh, yeah, boss around here. Don't forget, I'm the cook. I fix him. Why try to run a cow ranch? That's no job for a woman. Now, as my wife...
No, that's out of the question.
What's the matter with me as a husband? Why, someday I'll be the biggest man in this county.
That has nothing to do with it.
Still hankering for that half-pint that murdered your uncle, eh?
I don't believe he did it.
You mean I lied?
When two men tell a different story, one of them lies.
All right, I try to be friends, and for thanks I get slapped in the face. Your uncle owed me a lot of money. You better be ready to pay it up.
You know I can't right now.
That's your worry.
Thanks, Otto.
I hope you get stomach trouble.
Otto, how many times have I told you not to eat so much pie? Do you want to get sick?
I feel all right.
Hurry up and get ready. I want you to ride to town with me.
Okay.
What's the matter, Bat? You look worried.
What makes you think so?
Oh, just the way you've been acting.
Don't pay so much attention to me.
Maybe the sheriff takes orders from you, but no jury will convict him if she's on his side.
Maybe we won't have a jury. In our own hands and take care of Buck Lawson in our own way.
Nancy, it was mighty nice of you to drop in and see if they're taking good care of me.
I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do to help you?
There's nothing to worry about. They can't convict me of something I never did.
Oh, the phone's ringing. Well, where's the phone? Hello, Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor. Oh, Miss Mittens. Hi, yes, it's Rabbi Joe. No message. No, I tried. Your voicemail was full. Yeah, full. As in at capacity. As in the mailbox cannot accept messages at this time. No, I don't know what's on it. I just know I couldn't get past the little robot lady telling me to try again later. Uh-huh. Wait, you took a week to call back a missed call? There wasn't even a message. What were you responding to? You needed time to sit with it? With the missed call? I think you had a little bit too much Schlibowitz this week, Miss Mittens. Alright. Well, I just called to wish you a happy birthday, so I guess now it's happy belated birthday, Miss Mittens. Is that a blender in the background? No, you know what? I don't want to know. Just make sure you have a good hechsher on whatever you're drinking there. Well, happy birthday. Alright. I don't know how old you are. Well, I know trees have rings and the phone rings. All right, you're not a tree. All right. Well, happy birthday however old you are. All right. Oh.
They can't convict me of something I never did.
That Haynes is buying the drink. Everybody chin up to the bar.
Nancy! They coming to take walk over to the gambling house and hang him. Who is? The whole town, I guess.
Let him go and give him a chance to save himself.
I can't turn a prisoner loose.
Would you keep him here to be murdered?
They won't try anything like that. If I had a couple of the boys from Dad's ranch, I'd give them a run for their money.
You'll have them.
What about the sheriff? He might object.
Oh, he'll be reasonable. Come on, let's get going.
What if I told the scout what I know about you?
Don't forget there's a law in this town.
That's all right, Sheriff. We figured to save you some bother. Come on, man.
Hurry or you'll be too late.
Who? Get the boys. We're riding to town.
You're back of this, Haynes. You're not man enough to fight it out with me.
Why bother? This suits me all right.
Sentences you to be strung up until you are dead.
Hold on, men. Buck Lawson is innocent. It was that Haynes who...
There we are! From now on, I'm playing a lone hand.
Hey, where you are. Turn around.
Take care of him, Dad. I got a job to do.
Buck, wait!
I'll be right back.
Drop those gun belts and be careful how you do it. Are you hurt bad, Sheriff?
It looks like I'm at the end of my trail. Haynes did all the rustling and caused all the trouble between you and Tex Preston. Anita was in with him. You find him in a cabin in Big Rock Canyon.
Hoot, round up all the boys. We're heading for Big Rock Canyon.
got it all your own way.
I'll give you an even break. That's more than you did for me.
Are you looking for Beth Haynes?
Yes.
In about 1 minute, he'll be scattered all over these hills.
Some of you boys take her to town and lock her up. The rest come with me.
Are you hurt?
I don't think so, but what happened?
You just missed being an angel by about 3 seconds.
I think you're somewhat of an angel right now. What is this important matter you wanted to talk to me about?
That's right, I forgot.
Wait a minute. Now.
So there it is, The Terror of Tiny Town. Not a monster movie, barely some nights a coherent movie, but a real piece of film history made by people who rarely got the chance to be the whole story instead of someone else's punchline. And yes, also several minutes of horse logistics that I'll be thinking about for the rest of my life. Good night, Igor. Don't stay up rewinding all night. And good night, Melvin the Brontosaurus. Please mind the door frame on your way out. And good night, Murray the Goat. That was never yours to begin with. All right. And good night, Billy Barty, wherever you are. You weren't even in this one. But somebody had to get a mention and a good night. And whoever the poor soul was standing just off camera in 1938 holding that stepladder. Aye. I'm Rabbi Joe. This has been the Manor. Same time next Friday.
I'm spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica, wearing sandals, lighting candles by the sea. I spent Shavuos in East St. Louis, a charming spot, but clearly not the spot for me. Those eastern winters, I can't endure 'em, so every year I pack my gear and come out here till Purim. Rosh Hashanah I spend in Arizona, and Yom Kippur way down in Mississippi. And though I try to get my ass over to Tel Aviv for Passover, I always end up down in Tennessee. But in December, there's just one place for me. Amid the California flora, I'll be lighting my menorah like a baby in his cradle. I'll be playing with my dreidel. Here's to Judas Maccabeus, boy, if he could only see us spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica by the sea.
All right, boys, Melvin here. Time to catch the big one. Hold on tight to your poles.
Melvin, your pole is upside down again.
I have no flesh, yet I still feel the hunger for fish and maybe a little gefilte.
Look at that splash. I think I got something. Wait, that's my hat.
I caught 3 already. Look at these beauties. Want one, Boney?
Murray, you are a show-off. My line is still empty. Perhaps the fish fear my skeleton face.
Don't worry, Igor. Just yell at the water like the caveman did. Yah!
Bah, the boat is rocking. Melvin, stop dancing.
I am not dancing. My bones are just loosely assembled.
This is the life, fellas. Dinosaur, goat, and skeleton on a 5-horsepower adventure.
Can we get bagels after this?
Only if they are toasted. I like the crunch.
יבנה המקדש, הרציו את מעלה.